Guys, msiniambie mliona hii story na hamkuniambia. Msiniambie mliona tu peke yenu na hamkunishow. Tell me why. Leo napatana na video ya Must Go akisema vile next year atakuwa re-elected.
And you will be re-elected?
And I will be re-elected by God's grace.
Uongo. Hiyo ni uongo bwana.
Be in the elections next year. Many observers are concerned that there could be violence, that the elections might not be free and fair. Can you make sure that
there will be elections
happen?
in Kenya next year? Elections will be free and fair. Elections will be peaceful. That I can give you a guarantee.
Next year, we have no option next year. Hatuna option next year. We must re-elect President William Ruto.
This election inakuja, we want to win by a margin of between 2 and 3 million.
Na akona confidence that I will be re-elected.
My people, Ruto might be the president of Kenya coming 2027.
Ashindwe!
If we will not open our eyes and pay attention, you will only understand what I'm talking about if you understand the system. And that is why Ruto was entitled the other day saying that I will be democratically elected as the president of Kenya, whether you like it or not. Anajua vizuri sana that whether you give me your votes or not, the system will still get me back as the president. Na mkijaribu kuangalia saizi Ruto ameanza kurudisha his old allies on a track. Akina Macron, the Western influence, because anataka recognition yao. These are the people who decides on whom to sit on leadership across the continent of Africa. Kama hamu-understand, hamuelewi hizi vitu vizuri. Kidogo kidogo mtamsikia ako Washington. Anataka hiyo recognition kutoka kwa Trump. Because atake kusumbuliwa na human rights. Alafu siku yenye mutaona Ruto na Chivayo, Kenyans we are done. Chivayo. Kuna wenye wanaulizanga Chivayo ni nani? Let me make you understand today who Chivayo is. This man, muonanga na every president mwenye anakuwa re-elected. This is actually among the richest man in Zimbabwe. Mwenye kampuni yake ina supplying polling materials across the continent of Africa. And that is why akina Oscar Sudi wanakuanga na ile audacity. Hata msipomvotia tutajazilia. Because they know Chivayo is there. Chivayo is there for them. And it's like Chakwera, the former president of Malawi, failed to meet with Chivayo. And that's why he became a one-term president in Malawi. As Peter Mutharika secured the seat again. In fact, Peter Mutharika alikuwa sharule Malawi, but akakuwa re-elected. Chakwera akaenda nyumbani na one term. One term. So siku yenye mutaona Chivayo na Ruto. Anyway, the system, let's check it closely. Ground imekubali ni one term, watu wanalia, but the system itarudisha huyu jamaa kwa kiti. Let's watch it. Aluta.
Kenyans, there's something I have observed. You remember the Mbere North by-election, where all the projections, everything, we knew that Karis was going to win that election. And you know what happened? Karis did not win that election. The UDA candidate won that election. What happened in Mbere North, there was unprecedented violence. And that vote was swayed towards a particular direction. I want us to observe something. There's this election that was happening where Ngeno, this guy who died in a plane crash. There was a by-election happening there. All the projections was that the UDA candidate was not going to win. What has happened? Serious, unprecedented violence has happened in that constituency, and the UDA candidate has won. Now, let's see what happens in Olkarao by-election. But there's something I want you to see. There's a systematic, something that is happening here. I myself, even you know, me, I've walked across this country, the entire corner of this country. There is no way Ruto is going to garner 2 to 5% of this country's vote. No way. I've been to North Rift, to Uasin Gishu, Iten, West Pokot, Turkana. Don't even talk about these other areas, Mount Kenya. There's no way Ruto is going to garner 2 to 5% of the vote. But there is, as I say this, it feels like hot air because he seems to be winning the by-elections. But what's happening in those by-elections? What is projected, what looks it's supposed to happen is actually not happening. They are using other means to sway these elections. Serious violence is happening. Take that, paint it on the 2027 election. As much as we say he's not popular, there is something that looks like a script of how the 2027 election is going to look like. They are going to release unprecedented violence across the country and sway the vote to a particular way. What are the Kenyans going to do? Scream, run about, do mandamano 1 or 2 days, and you know what? Sort of feel, you know what, we're so beaten, we're beaten on every corner. Fuel is high, business is bad, life is, you know, like push someone to the corner and then get what you want. There's something I want you Kenyans to wake up. Look at the pattern. There's a particular pattern happening here. What we call IEBC, from the formation to the commissioners, there is no that public goodwill that this IEBC is actually as free and fair, as an independent body. It doesn't look so to most Kenyans. I want you to note, and let's observe the Ol Karau by-election that is supposed to happen. There's a script happening here, and I want you to observe. And there's this thing, Kenyans, that they are doing. Ati ukipewa pesa na politician kula ni pesa yenu. Kenyans, you have to stop this behavior. Kenyans, you must stop this behavior. This behavior of wacha tukule ni pesa yetu. Mnajua zile vitu wamefanya hizo pesa. Do you know the things they've done on those things, on that money? Life is spiritual, my people. Life is overly spiritual. You don't know what politicians do to this money. In this age of children disappearing every now and then, hizi pesa zinafanywa nini? Can you just stop taking politicians' money for once? What's the worst that can happen? Ukitaka kuchukua pesa ya politician. There's a trend here. Observe and understand.
Sasa mimi mnanipenda mnipeleke wapi? Tumekuwa na nyinyi hapa 2021. Tukiwaambia kuchagua Ruto ni kama kuchukua panya uweke kwa store. Kenya itaisha. 99% of the comments, "Wewe kwenda, tunataka huyo mwizi, wewe kwenda." Emotional people. Hiyo time ulikuwa unatukana mpaka na your own relatives. Unaangalia, this is my cousin na anakutukana hivyo. Inabidi umblock kwa sababu hutaki kutukana na watu wenyu. The rest of the people unaachana nao, kutukane tu kwa sababu hata hujui kama ni binadamu wanakutukana huko nje. Are we together? Because I'm telling you that is the truth. Nobody in this country loves Ruto. Usidanganywe na mtu. Hakuna hata mtu mmoja anapenda Ruto. Na juzi hata niwekea comments za watu wa Rift Valley. They don't love Ruto at all. Those people have become poorer since Ruto became their leader from 2013. Zile barabara alisema awachiwe na Uhuru atamaliza, zikakuliwa. Zile dams, Mount Kenya kutengenezwa dams sijui 2 3, Ukambani Dhwake. Zile ilikuwa itengenezwa Rift Valley sijui around na Kimwarere, zikakuliwa zote. Even the people of Luo Nyanza, wenye wanakuambia ni tutam. My friend, look at them in the face. Wauliza timu nasema nini? My friend, you can tell they don't believe in Ruto at all. Wanaamkaga daily wakitafuta reason ya kupenda Ruto. And one person usually give them that reason. Because he has perfected the art of segmenting Kenyans. Ruto can only be removed by a one united Kenya. A sitting president, na hizi pesa zote unaona atinashinda easy to by election UDA can only be removed by a one united front called Kenya, ndio inaweza toa Ruto. Not when people wameanza kugawa na makabila hii kabila. That one you will not be able to defeat. It is very simple mathematics. Plus Gachagua, and I repeat here, plus Gachagua, don't waste your time with one term. Ruto will be 2 term. Minus Gachagua, even this year Ruto hawezi fikisha December akiwa president. Minus Gachagua, Ruto hawezi fikisha December akiwa president. And don't be lied that they don't know that. They know it. Hao ndio wanawekaga hiyo moto yote unaona Gachagua. Hao ndio wanawekaga. wanawekaga, because that's where their hope is. I've even talked to some of the united opposition. Wakaniambia no, Gachagua anawasaidia. Nikamwambia that is the other way around. It is the other way around. Yeah, it's either knowingly or unknowingly. I'm not saying he's working with Ruto, but I'm saying knowingly or unknowingly. And I've told you today, Gachagua angekuwa, his strike haingefanyika. Gachagua akae kwenye yako 6 months, atakuja hata kuta Ruto akiwa president. I can tell you that. And that is the truth. Mimi mkinitukana, wakudumu watadumu. But that is the truth.
Hello, watu watutam. Wakenya wenzangu kimeumana. Watu wanakula mguu. Yani unaenda mguu town. Hakuna matatu. Pikipiki ni 1000 ndio upande. Yani from the center hadi Njogo Road pale. Njogo Road hiyo ni 500. From Njogo Road hadi CBD hiyo ni 500. Bado hujakula. Akia Mungu, naona Wakenya sahi ni poa. Ruto anaenda nyumbani. Umejua watu walikuwa nasema watu wataenda barabara. Hata ukijua unataka kutoka nyumbani unakuja Nairobi, usikuje. Kimeumana huko, hakuna gari. Mombasa hakuna gari. Kisumu tujui. Hakuna matatu, yani hakuna baba. Angalia vile watu wanakula mguu. Hiyo ni watu wanatembea mguu wakienda town Nairobi. This is the capital city. Ndio ujue Ruto anatupima. Hapo watu wanatembea mguu, kuna Mukale anatembea mguu. Shikeli ni hapo tu. Watu wa matatu ni hapo. Hata sisi wa Kenya tumechoka na huyu mtu. Tumechoka na yeye. Anaenda. One time is real. Anaenda. Wewe ndugu yangu, wewe utaenda. Wewe ni nyumbani. Mapema kabisa. Ruto must go home. Hakuna kitu tutadanganya na. Wacha kutuchocha na vitu mingi. Hatutaki story yako. Umefanya tunateseka kabisa. Nyumbani kabisa. Leo hii ni kubaya baba. Barabara kuna hata kitu. Yani ukijua unafanya kazi bwana, omba. Najua sasa kutoka Bisende hadi town ni 1000. Ikifika jioni watapiga 2000. Itakuwa 2000, sikudanganya. Na ujui kama muisi ndiye atakubeba na pikipiki. Bado hujajua. Kutoka town hadi Bisende itakuwa 3000 jioni. Rongai itakuwa 4000. Na utaona. Utapanda ukanyage mguu. Si mchezo. Na ni hivyo. Watu wa matatu, just keep it up. Ni hivyo. Ruto must go home. Ruto to the juturu umake, ukosu kumake, to the Gladys wangu mulete. All the must go home. Ni must. Huyo ni must go to Sigoi. Hakuna kitu kingine.
As you sing 2-term or 1-term, there is something you need to know. That bad leadership is going to affect the least among us all. As you sing 2-term or 1-term, you need to know that bad leadership will cost everyone in this country. As you sing for them, as you clap for them, as you say huyo ni mtu wetu, as you become a cheap blogger, affordable blogger, I want you to know that you are the one who's going to carry the burden. As you sing 2-term, as you sing 1-term, we must all know that what this country needs is good leadership, where all can access education, all can access healthcare, all can access affordable houses, all can access justice in this country. My question to you is this: as you sing 2-term, as you sing 1-term, can you be able to access good healthcare? Can your children be able to go to school without interruptions? Have you ever fallen sick with a threatening disease? Will you be able, if that time comes, God forbid, if that time comes, will you be able to get access to good health care? Will your children be able to go through primary, secondary, and university education? There are things that we must think of as Kenyans. As we make the decisions now, we must think of the future of our children, the future of this country, the future of our young generation. We must have in mind that there is a country to protect. Right now, We can be very busy selling ideas to our foreigners to come into this country to vote in 2027. As we speak right now, we can be very busy trying to plan how to steal elections, how to abduct people who are having contrary opinions. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is this, that we all deserve equal opportunity in this country. We all deserve better leadership in this country. It is not a favor that the politicians are doing for us. We are the one who have chosen them. We are the one who have elected them to be where they are right now. So we are not begging for good leadership. We are not asking. It is their mandate to ensure that they give us the best that we want. And it is our own responsibility to ensure that we demand accountability, justice, fairness in this country. Kenya is so rich with many minerals. Kenya is so rich. We have a lot kujivunia kama wa Kenya. But are our resources helping us? We discovered oil in Talo, in Turkana. How is that oil helping Kenyans? How is gold in this country inasaidia watu? How is the minerals in Voi there helping Kenyans? How is our natural resources helping us? Before you sing for a politician, before you kneel down for a politician, before you sing 2-term or 1-term for a politician, the bottom line is this. Is he or she going to give us the best that we deserve? We, as Kenyans, we deserve better than what we have right now. We are being treated like beggars when our country is giving us enough for everyone. Our children are killed like dogs when they demand for justice, fairness, equal opportunities. We are being tortured. We are being abducted when we air our grievances. And you call it democracy. This country is for all of us. Whether 2-term or 1-term, what we deserve is equal opportunity, fairness, justice. We deserve better hospitals, better schools, better roads. We deserve better opportunities for all of us. How are we creating jobs for our future generations? How many manufacturing industry do we have in this country? How many have we created so far? You are there busy singing 2-term because you are an affordable blogger. You are there singing 2-term simply because someone gave you an handout. Someone gave you a pocket money of 100 bob, 200, 500, or 2,000. The question is, after all is said and done, will your children be able to go to school? If you are sick today, will you be able to get a better health care? Or will you die because systems hazifanyi kazi, systems ziko chini? We have and we need to have a honest conversation in this country. Is this the best that we can have as a people of this country? Is this the best that we can offer as a people of this country? Have you ever thought of the least among us all, the most poorest in this country? How are they surviving? When the politicians are looting our country and you clap for them, have you ever thought of the least among us all? Have you ever gotten a chance to walk this country and see how people are suffering? Have you seen it with your own eyes? Have you seen how people are suffering in this country? No, because you are watching the main media, where there are some stories you will never heard, whether 2-term or 1-term. Let us think the future of this country. Let us think the future of our children. Let us think of the future of our country. My good people, let us sober up. Let us not be slaves of politicians singing for them songs of 2 term and 1 term. That is their career. Some of them are in politics for the longest, but what they have ever given to this country is corruption, looting, killing, abductions. Whether 1 term or 2 term, let us sober up and make the right decision. This is for the people of this country, my countrymen, my fellow citizens, my brothers and sisters of this country. Let us think of the future of this country. Where are we heading to? Are we heading into the right direction, whether 1 term or 2 term? I don't hate the person you are supporting simply because he's a Kikuyu or a Kalenjin or a Luo or a Maasai or a Luya or a Giriama. But I hate how he's looting this country, how he's stealing from us. When many Kenyans are languishing in poverty, many Kenyans, many children of this country cannot afford education. Dreams are lost, but we are busy singing 2 term and 1 term. Let us all be serious for the future of this country.